Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to be gaming with SU-130PM. Close for being a perfect sniper schnitzel in the tier 8. What you need to know that there is a brother from other mother, literally the same tank, which is called Forest Spirit. It is just for your basic information. They are identical tanks, one with 3D skin, other without skin, right? In my opinion, this is one of the best Bone Store picks, and every and each player should have one in the garage to complete the missions, or alternatively just to enjoy yourself while playing with it. Now, the last time we played with this tank was back in 2024, so we want to refresh our knowledge about this tank. And where the armor goes, well, what armor? What armor, fellas? Even a good part of the tank would be able to penetrate this vehicle. So the downside of all of this is that if the players that you are dealing against, they are smart, they will load high explosives. So with tiny touch more armor, the tank would feel even better. But once again, you know, don't get spotted and you are not going to have any issues whatsoever. And now I believe some of you are thinking, not get spotted whenever Arias are driving like crazy maniacs. That is the world of tanks that we are living in today, fellas. Not much what we can change about that. Anyways, first battle, Abbey standard battle, good. One more thing which I forgot to say. You need to keep in mind that with the tier 8s, most of the time you are going to be bottom tier. What that means, you see, whenever you play with the tanks like this, being bottom tier means nothing to you. And the main reason why it means nothing to you, because you are going to get penetrated by the tier 6 or by the tier 10s. It's absolutely irrelevant. And the best bit of playing with the tanks like this is that there is more hit points in the higher tier. And once again, it doesn't really matter what type of tanks are you shooting. Are you shooting the tier 10s? Are you shooting the tier 8s? Are you shooting the tier 7s? It's absolutely irrelevant, at least in my humble opinion. Let me know in the comment section down below, do you agree with me or you don't? It's not as difficult as to be playing with a heavy tank, that is for sure. Meanwhile, we have a couple of the easy shots over there. This is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. The gun handling is decent enough of this tank. I would not call it perfect because it isn't, but it is decent enough to be able to hit your shots semi-reliably, right? Exactly, whenever we said that, semi-reliably, right? In other words, if we are talking about the Esterva Sniper Schnitzel, Esterva will definitely feel a significantly better tank, and that is a fact, fellas. There is no doubt in my mind that Esterva would be feeling a tiny touch better, but once again, that is understandable. Meanwhile, I would love to see enemy light tank sitting somewhere in this area, and there is a chance that he is sitting in this bush. So now we are just simply politely waiting until someone would get spotted. SU-130PM. If he would move, there is a chance that we would slap him. Yeah, he is safe from us, I have a feeling. Okay, now the moment has come for us to figure out how we could make tiny touch pressure over there. Actually, I am going to be Greedy Piglet. Hear me out, fellas. Sometimes Greedy Piglet is the right way to play the game. And I am hoping that the SU-130PM would get spotted here, okay? That's what I am hoping for. And if this mother trucker will get spotted, we are going to slap him for 600 in the face. That would be very much appreciated. But in the same time, I kind of want to make pressure up front, but in the same time, I don't. What to do. I'm afraid that we won't be able to get anything in this game if I am not going to be brave and use my nuts in order to push harder. That being said, we are completely abandoning this side. I just simply want to believe that it is a game over in this situation, or in this side overall. Meanwhile, I would love to see the Arias going up, but I think he is busy while shooting over there. That's okay. Let's try to relocate. And now we are going to build a bit better angle towards the folks that are playing in this area. I think this is the right play. As a matter of fact, I think I could even be more brave and just simply make a hardcore pressure towards those heavy tanks. The drawback of this is that enemies have buzzer, and that buzzer can slap the living crap out of me. Obviously, I would not love to see that happening, but I don't really think that I have any other choice. Good, we should be able to cross like this without bigger problems whatsoever. Without bigger problems whatsoever. Not even close. Not even close, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Not even close. Okay. We are trying to go up like so. And enemies definitely won't expect us to be here. That's fine, we can go up, very, very good. And the first mother trucker that we are going to be eliminating from the game is going to be this 53 TP. Beautiful. And next will be this bazaar. I don't really mind about this bazaar, believe me or not. I just don't care. Very, very nice. He's on the deep reload, that is good thing. So all we want to do, we want to slap him before he escaped. Doesn't really matter, we are okay. Let's take our time to aim. Good. We eliminated him from the game. Nice. Now, look at this. You can say, but still, this is only 2,200 damage game. Yes, this is 2,200 damage game, and this is as much as we could have crafted in this type of situation. I don't really feel bad for how I played. Maybe going to the heavy flank was a mistake. Maybe I could have tried to make a bit more pressure towards the 8 line, but that's a decision which I made. Maybe I would be getting another extra shot. Maybe 2, or maybe I would get slaughtered because enemies would YOLO on us. So, you never know. Nevertheless, we finished it with a 2,900. Did we actually hit that blind shot? Yes, we did. 700. We actually hit that blind shot with a high explosives to SU-130PM. That's good, so it's even better. 2,900 damage, that's completely fine. I am not even upset about this. This is a great game. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. We are second by the damage. We are fourth by the experience. And we made casual 137,000 profits, although keep this in mind that 50,000 profits are coming from completing mission. Nevertheless, good. Oh man, mountains, but or if you would remove P from pass, you would get my attitude towards this map, right? Far away from being ideal, but that's what we have, folks. That's what we have. It's okay. We will make it work nevertheless. So the first things first, we are going to get into the typical standard sniper schnitzel bush, and we will hope that we could slap the ELC even 90 or maybe the Atlinks, depending on the situation. We should be okay. Definitely far away from being a great map for a paper vehicle, I can guarantee you that. It is definitely not a great map for a paper vehicle. Oh well, what can you do? I wonder, is there enough space for us to play here as well? I don't have gun depression and I don't want to push this mother trucker out. It's okay. Relax. Take it easy. We are going to knock this tree over there. And yes, we are aware of this art sitting somewhere around this area, but we don't really care. Now, blind shot over there, because we can. And you never know whenever you are hitting shots like this if you are not trying. That's fine. And all we need for a full happiness, we need to see someone playing in this area. Oh man, oh, Lorraine, good, good, good. Look at this CBR relocated, that's amazing, very nice. Okay, Now we can feel pretty comfortable over there. EBR made a decision to go vroom, 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 vroom. And obviously he paid price for that. Beautiful. Minus 500 to Mr. Lorraine. Excellent. This is a very, very, very strong sniper schnitzel, fellas. This is an extremely strong sniper schnitzel tank, I can tell you that much. It is very important thing to highlight. Meanwhile, how are you doing? Beautiful. Another 500 in the face. Very, very nice. Very nice. This is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. How about this Lorraine? Can we slap him again? Yes, he's greedy. I like greedy. I like greedy. 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 Very, very nice. Greediness is what we like to see, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely amazing. Meanwhile, I think we need to start thinking how we could craft a better angle to make a bit of pressure like this. Yes, it's not pretty. Making pressure in this type of situation is a bit complicated, but I don't really think that we can do anything else than to just simply get involved. I am going to be loading high explosive ammunition, and I will do that for the SU-130PM. I will do that for SU-130PM. Hopefully we will have good enough angle to say hello and slap him for 700 damage in the face. That's what I'm hoping for. Su is running away, that is fine. It doesn't really bother me whatsoever. Now we are going to have a decent enough angle to slap the Arias that is sitting right about here. It's not pretty, but we should be able to do the job, I guess. Okay, Su. Or should I say ISU? Hi. Minus 500, good. Now Arias is coming from behind. We need to keep this in mind. And we need to be very, very smart with all of this. Su may hit us in the butt, but let's hope it's not going to be the case. It's okay. Even though we are spotted, we don't really mind. We are fine, fellas. We are strong mother truckers. We are not afraid of anything. Beautiful. 500 in the face. Very, very good. We are trying to stay safe from that Su sniper schnitzel. And we are very, very well aware of this Arias, fellas. We are very well aware of that mother trucker sitting here, but once again, we need to be smart. He's trying to slap the Vaza. He did that successfully. Good for him. Doesn't really change anything for us. At least that's what I want to believe. We are making sure to have a decent enough angle if he would get spotted. Unfortunately for us, he is not getting spotted, which is not ideal, but that's what we have. Maybe, just maybe, he is going to be appear over there. Maybe he would appear here. Let's see him. Come on. Come on, fellas. Okay, I honestly don't care about him anymore. I just don't care about him at this point in time. Hello, how are you doing? Minus 500, beautiful. This is exactly what we want to see, and Arias is moving through the open field. There is a tiny chance that we would be able to slap him before he will be able to cross. Unfortunately, I failed. That is okay. So what that means now, that means we want to make a bit of pressure like this. We should be all right. And I have a feeling that we still have a couple of shots left in this game. By the way, this Arias may be making pressure like this as well, but once again, doesn't really matter. Okay, 600. Oh, come on! Man, that was a scam in the bright daylight. That was absolutely disgusting. Okay, doesn't really change anything. We are feeling okay. Boom, 500 in the face. Good. He's probably overheating, or he's very, very close to overheat. And he is dead. Excellent. Can we punish him trying to cross like this? We can't, but once again, considering how bad of the map we had, this is absolutely great. Now, why this tank is so popular, why this tank is so good, and why people love the SU-130PM so much. It has extremely good combination of the things. The mobility is solid. It's okay. Not the fastest mobility in the tier 8, but it's okay. It does the job. The camo, good gun handling is reasonable. Combining all of this stuff and alpha damage is nice as well. Combining those factors on those things, and you have pretty beautiful tank, and no wonder why community likes this vehicle, right? There is nothing to cry about for sure. 3,500 damage, 100 assisting damage. We are gaming like a mother truckers, and I'm feeling very, very, very good with this. Excellent. And 103,000 profits as well. Thumbs up from my side. Good. Let's keep it up. Okay, round number 3, Save Heaven Standard Battle. Quite a journey, fellas, not gonna lie, but I think we are going to be okay. We are starting from this position here so we can punish someone who is crossing through the open field. That's all we need for a full happiness. That's all we need for a full happiness, folks. Okay. Good. You see, this is the position which I want to take. Now, if he is crossing like this, which he is, minus 500, good. Even though we are spotted over there, I literally don't give a donkey ass about it. And we are going to be peeking just like so once again. But I think I would rather punish this type trying to cross. The thing is, whenever you have a decent enough camo with a tank, it's not as scary to play in the open field. And in this type of situation, we don't even need to have a bush in order to feel great about ourselves, right? As you can see, we are not sitting in the bush, we are sitting in the open field. I am fine. I don't really think that I care too much about this. I can see Buzz aiming towards us. That's okay. He used rocket booster to escape. That's fine. And what we need to keep in mind, that we have a bit different situation here. Does it bother us? Not really. I don't really think that he will be able to slap us. We are okay. Now, we can clearly see what is happening in this situation, that our team is showing quite a bit of the dominance in this side, and that's good. So what we are doing, we are relocating quite a bit, and we are trying to build a bit different angle right there. Ooh, hello. I have no doubts whatsoever that we should be able to find the angle for this XM57 or that Lorraine sitting here. And even though I am spotted, it doesn't really bother me too much. Let's see, and kaboom, beautiful, very, very nice. We're just having our eyes widely open for the enemy forces sitting over there. That is okay. Lorraine is thinking about getting involved. Luckily, he doesn't pay too much attention. 500 in the face. Even though he's spotting us, he's a tourist. I very much appreciate local tourists of World of Tanks. Excellent. And now all we need to do, we need to just simply figure out how we could make pressure. And I think making pressure means we just simply need to push in front. Yes, pushing in front with a paper vehicle is kind of complicated, especially for a players that doesn't know what they are doing. But in this situation, we just do not really have any other alternative option. Either we are making pressure, or either we can cry in the corner for not being able to do anything in this situation, right? Let's see, what do we have? Lorraine doesn't play over there anymore, at least it doesn't feel like it. Good, good, good. Do we have a good enough angle here? Yes, we do. Beautiful shot. Now this Type 57 has a lot of hit points, so what that basically means for us, that basically means that we are thinking about eliminating him from the game or just trying to get involved. But before we are getting involved, we want to eliminate this mother trucker. It is okay. He's thinking he's safe. In reality, he isn't. There is a big chance that this guy is clueless. Very, very nice. I like clueless enemies. Very good. Lorraine is in the back. I will take one more, but I should survive. I'm surviving. Good, good, good. Very, very nice. Excellent. Good, he just fired. We are slapping him just like so by brawling with a SU, the tank that has absolutely no armor whatsoever, but I don't really think I have any other alternative choice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very, very good. We are trying to see his back. Unfortunately, we cannot see that. It is okay. And all we need to do now, we just simply need to make pressure for remaining of the enemies that are sitting over there. The game was played fine. At least that's what I want to believe. I think that we played as good as we physically and possibly could in this session, and I think that we performed well. One more thing to highlight: whenever you are playing tanks like these, you want your team to be losing. In other words, as wrong as it sounds, whenever you are having those simulations, whenever you win, it's not really that good, because you need to figure out how to play aggressively yourself. Where on the other hand, where your team is losing, you are just sitting in the bush somewhere and you are just sniping and punishing enemies whenever they are making mistakes. And in this session, as you can see yourself, it was a bit different situation, and we got what we got, right? We got what we got, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, 3.2 thousand damage, first by the damage, first by experience. We got 101,000 profits, which is very, very much appreciated. Very, very nice. And there is a reason why this tank is one of the best premium tank destroyers out there. 100% win ratio, 3.2 thousand average damage, a bit of assisting damage, but not much. But once again, we did well, at least in my opinion. So, fellas, I hope that this video helped you quite a bit to improve with SU-130PM. If you are still on the fence, do you want to buy this vehicle from the Bond store, which is, you are clicking on the store. After that, you are clicking on the bonds, and after that, you can find the SU-130PM somewhere over there. Where is SU-130PM? Here you go. Over there, I think it's 10,000 bonds or something like this, but it is worth every single bond. I can promise you that the tank is absolutely amazing and absolutely glorious. Anyways, thank you very much for everything. I very much appreciate you. Thank you very much for your support, for your time, for supporting the live streams, patrons, the YouTube members. I very much appreciate you. Thank you very much for everything, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.